In a small village, where darkness fell as soon as the sun went down, where electricity was rare, and nights felt long, silent, and heavy, there lived a 19-year-old boy. His name was Zain. Zain's life was not extraordinary. It was a quiet struggle, just like millions of others. His father was a laborer, working all day under the sun, returning home tired and silent. There was no comfort in the house, only needs, and the pressure to survive. Zain understood life early. During the day, he did small jobs, cleaning, lifting, helping anyone he could. But at night, when the whole village slept, Zain stayed awake, sitting in the darkness, looking at the sky. He asked himself one question: will my life always be like this? Every day felt the same. No opportunity, no direction, but deep inside, there was a small hope that maybe something could change. One night, when the entire village was in darkness, Zain lit a small candle. That light was weak, but enough to fight the darkness. He picked up an old book and started reading. At first, he didn't understand much, but slowly, he began to learn. And then, a single thought changed everything. What if I become the light of my own life? That moment was small, but it changed his future. The next day, Zain was different. Tired, but determined. He made a decision: he would learn. No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it gets, he would learn. He borrowed old phones, spent hours in internet cafes, and learned skills from YouTube. People laughed at him. They said, he's wasting time. He will never succeed. But Zain didn't stop. He failed many times, got rejected, felt like quitting. But every time, he remembered that candle, and he told himself, I won't give up. Months passed. One day, he got his first online job. Just two. But it meant everything. Because for the first time, he earned with his skill. Then $5, then $10. Slowly, his confidence grew. Years passed. Zain changed. He was no longer just learning. He was earning. Then one day, he made a bigger decision. He wouldn't succeed alone. He would teach others. He gathered young people in his village and said, I will teach you for free. At first, no one believed him, but a few stayed, and slowly, everything changed. That village, once full of darkness, was now full of hope. People were learning, earning, and dreaming again. Years later, Zain stood at the same place, where he once sat with a candle. A little boy came to him and said, Brother, can I become successful too? I have nothing. Zain smiled, sat beside him, and said, I had nothing too, then paused, except one thing. The boy asked, What? Zain replied, the desire to learn. Then he placed his hand on his shoulder and said, Remember, darkness never disappears on its own. You have to become the light. The sun was rising, light spreading everywhere. But the real light was now inside people's hearts. Lesson: situations don't change on their own. You have to change yourself. If you have nothing, start learning. Because that is your greatest power.